Imagine trying to plot all these pages in your Explorer by hand. It would take you at least an hour or 2 hours to plot it all. You need 1 week's preparation just to meet one person. But if this is done for you, it saves you a lot of time. You just have to focus on delivering your message. Hey guys, Joey up here. Welcome to part 5 of the Destiny Explorer introduction videos. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you the Horary and Oracle function of the Destiny Explorer 2.1. So there are different types of BaZi schools, as you probably would already know by now. There's a particular school called the Horary BaZi School, which uses the current date and time and down to the minute to plot out a BaZi chart to do a forecast analysis for someone. Okay, so this type of BaZi, it's when I say Horary, means it's that moment. So when a question arises for someone asking, hey, what do you think about this? Then they will plot the chart, and based on this moment in time, they will not forecast the particular outcome. So this part is the sort of a manual aspect of you need to first know how the rules and the method of reading for Horary BaZi. So if you already know how to do that, then great, because the software saves you time. Otherwise, you have to be carrying like converting 10,000 in calendar, and oh god, this is what hour, then you gotta change it. By the time you do that, the hour already gone, the 10 minutes framework already gone. So every 10 minutes there is a chart plotted out. Okay, so here goes. All right, so where do you plot? So basically you click on the Horary button and it will lead you to this moment in time that the chart is plotted out. So clearly you will see like, wow, what do I see here? So many things here. The reason why we reflect it in terms of a pictorial way is so that you could give quick answers to whatever questions you ask. Now in Horary BaZi, you have to understand there's a difference between the host and guest. So the host is generally the asker, or the person in the main character, the main asker, or whoever is asking the question that the focus point is, and the guest is whatever incident or subject or whatever product or item is, okay, if you're asking about something. So this tells you whether the host is stronger or the guest is stronger. Okay, the guest can be the enemy or the rival in that case. So it saves you time by looking. 87%, pretty good for a host. If you think, hey, if the guest percentage is higher, then you better switch turntables around and you be the guest and let someone else be the host. For example, this is one way of doing it. So here is year, month, day, hour, and minute. Every 10 minutes, there's a chart that's printed out. So this is based on that moment in time that is that you can see right now, and the Na Yin melodic 5 elements is there in case you want to talk about the so-called spiritual elements in the chart. The hexagrams are also plotted out based on that particular day, hour, and minute. So in case you want to see in terms of hexagrams, it's there. And if you want to look at the 10 gods for this exact moment in time, the energy levels, which is the highest and lowest of the 10 gods or the 10 stars, is listed out here as well to give you a quick reference. And also, if you have different specific topics like, okay, I want to ask about overall destiny, career, relationships, children, I'm asking about wisdom, I'm asking about experience, I'm asking about vitality, I'm asking about consciousness, asking about assets, friends, mentors, and wealth. This is the 12 palaces in 5 different aspects. So let's say now I'm asking something to do with money at this moment in time, and someone asking a question, hey, it's 93%, it's pretty good, but depends on what you're doing, right? But someone say, no, I'm trying to start a new venture. It's good, but not good for new venture, because new venture is minus 49%. It's only good for expansion. Expansion means doing something currently and doubling it and expanding and opening up new markets, for example. So that gives you a quick glimpse based on the Horary BaZi reading. So now that's the Horary chart. Moving further, sometimes you can also do an oracle. Now, Horary and Oracle are closely related. If you know how to do Horary BaZi, obviously Horary BaZi will give you a much more detailed analysis. But some people you know, they just want quick answers, or you want to give a quick answer, you want to use the Destiny Explorer, and you want to ask a quick question, and sometimes because you are in the situation, it's very hard to do a unbiased reading, so you can ask the Oracle. So you click on the Oracle, it will lead you to this page, and of course here will tell you that you have to read the instructions clearly, and then you will type your questions here. You type your question like this, so you ask a question at this particular time slot. You ask, for example, give me insights to my career in the next 3 months. So you're asking the Oracle, you click Ask the BaZi Oracle button, and immediately this chart of day, hour, minute, and down to the second. At this particular second where you press the button, this new BaZi is formed. This BaZi is called the Oracle BaZi, which uses day, hour, minute, and second. So your affinity is tied down to time and is reflected into this format right here. Okay, so you will see the hexagram or the melodic element of the day, hour, down to the minute, down to the second, and it sort of gives you this part here. If you're asking about nobility, it's 46%. Asking about career is a plus 45%, is a smile. So it is good because that's something you're asking about next 3 months, right? It's plus 45%, pretty good. But if you were asking about a specific deal, it will have been a minus 65%, it means it's no good. So it's quick answers for whatever you are asking about. So if you're thinking, okay, there's a new project, I'm talking about this career in the next 3 months, but in my mind, I'm thinking about starting a new project. Within my career, it says here, starting a new project, plus 52%. Yay, it's pretty good. So Oracle is fun, it's fast. If you want to get them quick answers, it's actually based on the summary of this and divided into different keywords here. And I just put in the keywords here and to make it easy for any user like yourself. You need quick answers to ask the Oracle to do that. Now, so if you are a practitioner of BaZi, right? A practitioner of BaZi, obviously, you could use any feature as a standalone feature for your client or for your friends or whoever you want to read, even if you're using this not as a consultant that you're receiving payment, but if you're using this even for yourself, you could use any segment independently, just like we have several parts in this introduction video. So your task is obviously to go and study the method, right? So if you already have the know-how of interpreting the chart, then obviously it will be easy using the software. The software, every formula in here, there's this written in the old books, you can actually plot this by hand. The difference is I've made this into more contemporary keywords, more related to what's happening in real life, and so it's easier for the modern person, the consultant or the reader to read the chart. So of course, if you use the traditional words, some of the words are quite obsolete and it doesn't really relate to what the day-to-day life is in this era, so it becomes very hard to understand. And plus, going through so many calendars and trying to make references and plot it up by hand. You imagine trying to plot all these pages in your Explorer by hand. It would take you at least an hour or 2 hours to plot it all, and by then your client will fall asleep, right? And then you will have lost interest in doing it, and then let alone trying to figure out which is strong, which is weak, how many percent and all that. Wow, if you do all that, you need 1 week's preparation just to meet one person. But if this is done for you, it saves you a lot of time. You just have to focus on delivering your message and reading, and you don't have to read all of them at once. Just go onto the sections that is most relevant to what you want to seek out from a BaZi chart. So I hope you have enjoyed this last couple of videos on learning about the Destiny Explorer. All the details that you need are on the comment section that you see below. So click on it, find out more, and contact one of my team members should you need any further information. Bye-bye.
Check inside the description for the link.